Most people have been to a zoo, safari park or aquarium at some time. For many, it's just a day out. Others believe zoos are essential to stop animals becoming extinct. But are zoos acceptable anymore? Do they really save endangered species? Or are they simply there for our amusement? Zoos would have us believe that things have changed dramatically over recent years. Animals are no longer in cages, but in naturalistic habitats, or so they say. But what difference does it make to the inmates? Every species is adapted for its own unique environment and occupies a specialised place in the ecosystem. Climate, social group, diet, these and many more aspects of their lives are crucial to their welfare. So how can these needs be met for such a variety of species in a zoo, especially when they have animals from all around the world, from koalas native to Australian eucalyptus forests to a polar bear from the Arctic?
One of the major behaviors that zoo visitors see is this stereotype pacing. Bears will walk to the end of their enclosure and they'll do a stereotyped head swipe up and walk to the other side and do the same thing like that. And you can actually map the route that they take. There's no challenges at all to enrich their lives.
Big cats like leopards, tigers and lions, they will often show signs of stereotypic behaviour, and what they will do is they will pace around their enclosure. And visitors will often stand there and say, oh look, they're marking their territory. They don't have any territory to mark, they have this tiny, tiny zoo enclosure. And their way of coping with the relentless boredom that they face day on day is to pace. And they will mark out exactly the same route around their enclosure. They will even use the same pause. And once they've got to the end, they start again and again and again and again. And they will repeat this behaviour for many, many hours. And stereotypic behaviour comes from an animal who has simply become bored in the environment that it's living in.
Elephants, the largest and most powerful of the land mammals, live in complex family groups and can travel as far as 80 kilometres a day. These intelligent and majestic creatures live 3 times longer in the wild than they do in zoos. Lions, the most social of the big cats, reach speeds of up to 58 kilometres per hour when hunting. A study by Oxford University scientists found that 40% of elephants in zoos perform stereotypic behaviours, and lions spend 48% of their time pacing. Space for animals in zoos is obviously limited. Lions and other big cats have 18,000 times less space in zoos than they would in the wild. That figure rises to 1 million times less space for captive polar bears. Sharks often get injuries to their snouts from repeatedly knocking into the tank walls. It's not just a matter of space, but also the quality of the environment. Primates have seen their forest homes exchanged for little more than a playground climbing frame. And this fox is kept in a pit-like enclosure without the ability to dig. Can these enclosures really meet the mental and physical needs of animals for a few days? Let alone years. Indoor enclosures are even more likely to fail the animals' needs. Yet this is where many spend long hours, either overnight or in bad weather.